Hail, brothers and sisters! My name is Captain Meatshield, and welcome back to Attack on Factorio. I just think I decided I'm going to stick with that name, but Factorio has had an update since episode 1 of this. So there are some slight changes. I don't think any of them really affect what we've done so far, other than like the kind of the visual. The artwork has changed for like the science flasks, which is, like, it's not really too much to be concerned with. I think that everything is fine as far as, I think there's been a slight change to the turret artwork, maybe, or to the turret sprites. Oh, other than the fact that it also shows you now where the their range of fire, so that's quite handy. I think I could probably do with making myself some ammunition, actually. So I'm going to do that, because I got eaten last time by biters, and I was not happy about that. Okay, so what are we going to do today? That I'm not entirely sure of. I think for the most part it's going to be getting as much science research done as possible. Might try and start improving some of these mining area or these smelting areas. I don't know. I think to start off with, I am going to shore up the defences around my steam engines. I'm going to grab myself a load of walls, and we're going to just fence everything in. But the update happened on Monday, I think it was, and I've spent a little bit of time trying to get used to it, but I've also been spending a lot of time playing on my own, like, save files and just kind of working out various different things for what I want to try and do with this series. Oh yes, we also have an actual proper tech tree as far as like all of our research goes, which is very cool. So what was I doing? I was doing armor crafting. So armor crafting 3, I need science pack 2s. Ooh, I've started getting achievements. Nice. Whether or not those will carry over into my actual Steam account or not, I'm not sure. Because I know this is kind of in like an experimental mode. So I don't quite know how that translates into like real world stuff. I don't know. What do I want to do? Do I have a radar down yet? I don't think I do. I don't see one. Let's build a radar, get that planted, because I could do with being able to see a little bit further out so we can start figuring out where we want to expand out to. And also this iron mining could probably do with some improvement. What I need to do is I need to start sorting out the production of green science. I need more assemblers. Oh no, I need to research some different automation stuff, don't I? Yes, and for that I need electronics, which I'm not currently researching, so I'll let the bullet shooting speed get done first, and then we'll go from there. This walling isn't perfect for now, but because of that, but I mean everything on this is going to be temporary for the most part. I'm not expecting it to like look like this forever, so we're just gonna have to see how it goes, but for now things aren't looking too bad. You're going to be for transport belts. You would be for inserters, but you're not the right level of assembling machine, so you're gonna have to sit there and wait. Oh, they've updated like some of the fire effects and stuff as well. They have brought in a lot of new stuff with this update. I'm very eager for this update, mainly, like, part of it's mostly just for the fact they brought in achievements, because I'm an achievement hunter. I absolutely love it. Always been fairly content to just waste away hours of my day doing absolute fuck all other than trying to chase down achievements, and more often than not, it's just been the source of God knows how many problems. Right, this iron field looks like it's coming under a fair bit of attack, so I am going to do my best. I'm going to wait until I've got a decent amount of wall saved up. But I'm going to wall in that entire iron field and supplement it with guns at some point. Okay, now this is churning out transport belts, which is really handy because I can just go and grab them if I need to, which might not be a bad idea, seeing as we're not actually making any green science packs. I'm just going to kind of stockpile some of these bits. We might make some more labs as well, just so that we can double up the speed at which our research happens. Speaking of which, right, let's get electronics done, because good god, that frees up, that opens up so much stuff. Automation 2, advanced electronic circuit network, electrical energy distribution, rocketry, and lab speed. Okay, there we go. We've got another 4 labs set up. So we've now doubled the output of our research time. I think that's a sentence that makes sense. I'm not sure. But let's get automation 2 done so we can start making more advanced assembling machines so we can further our science. Right, let's find somewhere I can start planting down these guns. You can go there. Oh, I need more ammunition. Good god, I'm going through this stuff like a bastard. Good god, look at the size of that copper vein. That is a copper deposit that will last us for months. Oh, biters are attacking. Good to know. At least we know what direction they're coming from now. Oh no! No! Shit! I didn't think to put any guns down by the coal! Oh, fuck. You bitery bastards! Shit. Need to actually activate my gun as well. That would be handy. Oh dear, that was a bit stupid, wasn't it? Yeah. Right. You, keep an eye on things. You, I am entrusting with the safety of this coal outpost. Do not let me down. Okay, we need to replace you. What are you doing? Stop that. With a level 2 assembler. But now you can produce inserters. Why are you not putting that in? You're putting down the wrong thing, aren't you? Oh, you stupid long-handled inserting bastard. It does become very handy being able to just kind of like hoover up some of the more advanced things that you need to make off your belts. Like here, I can just hoover up transport belts in order to make transport belts and some of the faster transport belts in the future as well. It means that a lot of your production can just be dealt with by assembly machines. I mean, you can potentially go through the entire game without actually having to make the vast majority of stuff that you need. And I think I might have brought this along a bit too far, but it's okay. We can just do this, and then it'll all go shunting onto one side. Right, now we just need to wire everything up to the power supply. What's being attacked? It's the coal outpost. It's fine. There are guns there now. Okay, and... oh yeah, I need to tell you what to make, don't I? Green science. And copy, paste, 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 paste. And look at it all go! Great! Now everything is going to be bumped into overdrive now, because everything is going to be stealing off this main bus. But it means that this side is now going to be filling up with green science, and that means that we don't really have to do anything as far as our science production goes for quite a while, because there's a hell of a lot of stuff that we can do research-wise without having to actually like bump things up to the 3rd level, which is great. It means that I can just get focused on like automating production of various different things so that I don't have to worry so much about everything else. Right, so yeah, there we go. I'm not really making much sense with my words, but you know, I mean, I'm like Donald Trump, I have the best words. I am gonna underground pipe all this because I don't like any of this. It's all in the way and it looks fucking awful. So let's do that. Clear away all of you. And look at that. It's all so much neater. Another thing I'm going to do, which is probably... It's going to make everything shut down, but I've kind of got into the habit of having things shunted over to one side just because of how I like to lay out my power systems these days. So, unfortunately, yeah, I'm disconnecting everything right now. It'll be back to normal in a minute, I promise. I think... Am I happy with that? I think I'm happy with that. I'm going to put some lights in because I can't fucking see anything. Things are getting attacked up in the north, but it's fine. We are going to build a wall between us and the wildlings. And then the amount of pollution we're going to be putting out, nuclear winter will be coming. So, yeah, fuck them. Right, okay, let's start working on some of the stuff that involves the green science packs. Now that we've actually got all this stuff running. I also wanted to put some guns around all of my assemblers at the moment because they're looking horribly undefended. As is my copper mining. I should probably be looking after that as well. Ooh, no, I'm not very good at this, am I? I'd like to think I am, but it's just because I watch a lot of it on YouTube. I really need to up the mining of iron, along with the smelting speed of iron. Because right now, iron is not looking good. I need more of it. I need lots more. So that is looking all fine and dandy. Hopefully, oh no, you need transport belts to get that down there, don't you? There we are. Hopefully that will be a little bit better. That might back up somewhat, but I'm not entirely sure if it will. Oh, hello. Where the? Oh, fuck! Fuck! I need to get to a turret. I don't have any ammunition. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. You just go about making firearm magazines for me. I want to put some more smelting down. I don't care how horrible this looks right now. I just need to get the production up. In fact, you know what? I am just going to condense all of this down so that I can get as much iron smelting in as possible. The main problem I noticed that I am going to have is going to be how do I power all of the ones that are on the inside. Maybe I can underground belt stuff. That's not going to work, is it? Oh, I need wood for power poles as well. I'm not doing a very good job of all this, am I? I'm really making a mess of everything. Can I do... Yes, I can do the next level of electric poles. But how long is that going to take? I don't know where I'm going to find some wood. Maybe down this way? Why did I not think this through? No, you stop! Ah, these fucking inserters are a pain in the arse sometimes. Plant them down and they just start going off and doing their own thing, and they're infuriating. It's like, dude, pack it in. What? Why'd that take so long? Oh, my bloody pickaxe has run out, hasn't it? This all looks horrible. An absolute mess. Right, I need to bring you down that way. You need to come up this way. And I need another couple of poles down the right-hand side so that we can get production coming back out. Hopefully that is going to improve our iron production. And things can get underway properly. Ammunition. Good. I need this. Slowly getting this iron field encased. Hello, oil splodges. Okay, there we are. It's not perfect, but this entire mine, or the entire iron deposit, has now been contained behind a wall with guns for added protection. Okay, now we have our copper mining all surrounded with walls and a couple of guns. Hopefully things should be a little more secure. I'm hoping so anyway. How's the ammunition doing down here? Seems fine. Coal mining looks like it's going a little slowly, but that's not so much of a bother. Where am I going to go from here? Ooh, military 2. We can upgrade the ammunition to armor-piercing rounds. Yes. A lot of alarms coming along from up here. But it might be because of this couple of these two big biter bases up here. So, biter colonies, however you want to put it. I'm not entirely sure on how I want to put it, but we'll figure it out sometime. I'm sure somebody might know how best to refer to them. It's not me, I can tell you that much. Right, that will research quickly. Oh yeah, it only requires 20, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to get gates, and then probably go for the engine, because that leads us on to being able to get towards railways, which means that we can start having our outposts further out. When we eventually burn through all of the resources that we have, we're going to be relying on automated train systems in order to be able to get our resources to and from the various harvesting points to where we actually need them. That didn't really make much sense, but basically I'm going to be spreading myself out and setting up outposts and just kind of going from there. And we're going to be relying on trains to get things to and from those outposts. Coal mining has been receiving a fair bit of attention from these biters, so I'm going to put in another turret just to make sure that things are going to be safe. Our ammunition production is going quite well, so keeping these guns stocked isn't going to be too difficult. I think going with the title of Attack on Factorio feels quite appropriate, because these walls, well, my outposts and my base and my factory in general feel like they're going to be under a fair bit of constant attack, mainly because of this big desert to the north. And the problem with desert is because trees don't grow on it, there's no chance for any pollution absorption. I mean, if I press Alt, you can see the kind of slight change in the hue on the map. Like these little bits down on the bottom left, down around here, are showing the difference between the normal terrain and the polluted terrain. I don't know why I'm moving my mouse around, because you can't really see it, but it gives you an idea. Any biter outposts that are within this big cloud of pollution, they're going to get pissed off, and that's when they're going to come and attack. But I'm now starting to upgrade to the faster transport belts, just to make things move a little quicker, especially when it comes down to iron. As you can see here, it's starting to help stuff bypass areas where it would normally get hoovered up completely, and we can start actually getting production back to normal. Well, I always tend to try and upgrade to red belts fairly quickly, just because it makes things run a little more efficiently, or at least it feels that way to me. It's a good job I started putting guns in down this end of the base, isn't it? Because we've just been assaulted by some bastard bloody biters. I don't know where their corpses have gone, but they're around here somewhere. Assuming that there are some more biter bases down this way, so what I might do is I'm going to put in another radar down on this little copper outpost, just so we can see what's going on further to the south. Gates have finished. Let's get started on researching the engine. Almost feels like the Industrial Revolution, doesn't it? Let's research the engine, chaps! Ooh, what I could do is upgrade all of these assemblers to the next level ones. Get level 2 assemblers on everything. That could be good, because then the production speed of everything overall will improve, and that would be great! Yes! Stop attacking my base, you bastard biters! There we go. Now our entire production line for the Red and Green Sciences has been upgraded to level 2 assembly machines, which have a 0.25 increase to their crafting speed. So it's It's not much, but it's enough, and hopefully it should be noticeable. Alright, I am pleased with how things are going. We've had a couple of hiccups as far as our defences have gone. That's mostly down to me being a bit useless with the placement of things. And I just realised that I should probably put some guns right next to all this as well. One thing I do need to go about doing is the manufacture of steel plates. Why have I not got round to that yet? It's going to take even more production off of the iron line, which is going to be a bit sucky, but for now... I mean, once advanced material processing is done, we're going to have twice the speed on our iron production anyway, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And wow, yeah, the biters are getting really busy with the attacks up this end. I mean, it's really quite drastic. I mean, okay, yeah, that's a big base, but... Ooh. It tells me this is going to be a very difficult playthrough. At least until I take out some of the bases up on the north. Which is something I will get around to doing. It needs to be done. But yes, I think progress today has been quite good. I think I need to have a look at the coal outpost, because that is starting to wear a little thin, and I don't like that much. But other than that, I think things are going well. We're getting radars set up so that we can keep an eye on the surrounding areas. We are up onto the blue science production, and we are advancing with our research. So yes, I do think things are going well. Hopefully they're going to progress even further as these episodes continue. But thank you all so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more Let's Plays or metal covers from me, you can check out the playlists that are on the channel, and you can follow the links in the description below to follow me on social medias. But for now, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. Glass ceilings, windows, and children? Outdoor use only. Okay. Spring.